But when I got saved, there were people that knew me sort of through Laurie, people that she was in a Sunday school class at a church in Memphis. And I had visited that class. I'd even come to a point where I was willing to go, sit in there. And so I knew that these people had been praying for me. I didn't realize how much until after I got saved, and then they started sharing their stories with me. That Laurie would come, we would have a knockdown, drag-out fight on a Saturday night, and she would go to church on Sunday, and of course I normally would not go with her, and then I was a prayer request in her Sunday school class. So the Sunday after I asked Christ to save me, I went to their class, and I had people come up. Some of the ladies in that class came up to me, and they had their prayer journals, and they said, "I want to show you something." They were flipping pages, and my name was on page after page. And so I thought, man, these people really, this was genuine. They really cared. Even though a few weeks before I might have said they were crazy, they really, really cared and believed in prayer and in the relationships. And so I knew that there was an immediate sense of trust with the people there like that. Grew some amazing friendships with folks from that class over the years. There were strong Christian men in that class, about a half a dozen of them that invited me to do a Bible study with them, a men's morning Bible study, and we went through Experiencing God, the Henry Blackaby study, and just real foundational stuff like doctrine and what is it? Just basic Christianity 101. Come to find out later, a big reason that they started that Bible study was in hopes and expectation that they would have a chance to invite me to come. So these guys were together, just really doing that iron sharpening iron thing and trying to build each other up and pouring into me as a young Christian. At that point I was 24 years old, 25, and they were really investing time and energy into helping me understand the major tenets of the faith, how to live that out practically, how to pray, how to be a good husband, and I think without that, I would have been a mess. There's no telling where the winds would have blown me as a new Christian. So as far as how do you grow as a new Christian? What's the next step? I mean, you got to have some relationships. You got to be in community with other believers. I don't know any other way to really deepen your faith without that. But one of the things that I really have come to appreciate about the church, God's church, is that we are like a family, because there are some of us that are really immature, and then there are some that are very, very mature. That we're all in these different stages, and because of that, we can help each other through the stages, especially the people that maybe haven't come through what you've come through. And of course, that plays out biblically. That's the Bible says that it's like that. Big surprise. So my appreciation is that God has seen fit to put together so many different people from so many different backgrounds and in so many different places in the process. And he does it so that we can be like a living, breathing organism together. And again, without that, without those different levels of relationships and without those things, the weaker can't get stronger, and the stronger can't practice their ministry, So it all works together, and it's a plan that I've come to believe that God, he knew what he was doing when he created the church this way.